Hi everybody, this is Boogast Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends GameStop exclusive Outback Hulk Gamerverse figure. So before we take a look at Hulk, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with alternate hands. So there he is with the alternate open hands, and they look pretty good. And finally, he comes with an alternate head sculpt. So there is the alternate angry head sculpt, and I think that looks really good. The first head sculpt that he comes with is more of a neutral expression, and this one is angry. And as you can see, the hair is sculpted down in the face a little bit, like he's been fighting, and the hair on this one is more to the side there. So both head sculpts look really good, but I do like this angry head sculpt a little bit better. As you can see on mine, some of the paint for the teeth is missing right there. But the tribal paint on him looks really good. You also have some paint there in the beard. That looks pretty good. The only complaint I have is mine has a weird mark right there on the right side of his cheek. But yeah, this head sculpt looks really good. The closest thing that I've been able to come up with for this look is the Possessed Hulk skin from the Avengers game, which I will post right here in the video somewhere. And it's two entirely different looks for the figure. The Possessed Hulk has some paint on him that looks like a skeleton, and I really like the way that looked. But as far as I know, this skin isn't actually in the game yet. From what I've played of the game, it's not in it, I should say. And the body uses the in-game Build-A-Figure Hulk body mold. And I figured we'd see this reused again, and I think it's a really good reuse because I really like this body mold. It looks really good. It has that nice texturing to the skin, but the paint on him looks really good. Some of his skin tone is showing through in some places, but I think that looks really good. I think that makes the figure look better, that a little bit of his skin is showing through it. Except for right there, I don't think that looks great. I feel like the paint just missed the mark right there. But yeah, other than that, it looks really good. And he has more markings here on the bicep. But he doesn't have any right here on the forearm or on his hands like the Possessed Hulk skin does. I feel like that's something that they should have done. But the tribal paint, or whatever you want to call it, stops right there. And there's none on his back either. I feel like they should have painted some on his back as well. But other than that, the other new pieces we get are his torn up shirt right here around his forearm. And these are really soft plastic. And if you take the hand off, let me get it off here, you can take that off. So if you wanted to take that off, you can. It's just a separate piece. Or if you just wanted to put it on another Hulk figure, you could do that. All you have to do is just pop the hand out. As I said, this uses the in-game Hulk Build-A-Figure body mold. So if you have that figure, you'll pretty much be familiar with this. You get the nice texturing to the pants. His pants are done in that blackish color. One thing I wanted to say is the skin is done in a very odd color. It looks gray, but it has a hint of green in it. It's a really weird color. And then there you get some of the ripping of his pants. And the skin tone is painted on there, and you can tell because it's kind of done sloppily. So that could be painted on better. But if you're not paying attention to it, it doesn't look too bad. Now, let's go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can't look up at all. There is him looking straight forward, and then there's him looking up. So he can't look up that far, but he can look down just a little bit. I do wish he had just a little bit more range of motion. So he can't look up or down that much, but he can move his head side to side really well. And you get a little bit of pivot. You get ball-jointed shoulders that can move all the way out. He has swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow that can bend all the way in. He has a swivel at the wrist that can move up and down and side to side. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm that can move back all the way. He can crunch forward just about all the way. He can move side to side, and it can pivot a little bit. He has swivel at the waist. He has ball-jointed hips that can just about do a complete split. He can kick forward a really good amount. He can kick back just a little bit. He has swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee that can bend in that far. He has swivel at the ankle that can move up all the way, down all the way, and an ankle rocker. So, like I said, if you have the Hulk Build-A-Figure, then you'll pretty much know what to expect from this. But I do think it was a really good reuse. So, now, let's do some size comparisons. So, first up, here he is next to the House of M Hulk. There he is next to him. There he is next to the Abomination Build-A-Figure, which I repainted. The sculpt work was there, but the paint was really bland. So, there he is next to Hulk. There he is next to Iron Man. Here he is next to Captain America. And finally, there he is next to Ms. Marvel. And I really like their dynamic in the game. I think they work really well together. So, there he is next to her. So, overall, I would highly recommend this figure. I think it is a really nice reuse of the Hulk Build-A-Figure. And I really like the deco on it. Sure, this skin isn't actually in the game, but I think this is probably the closest thing we'll get to a Gamerverse Hulk figure. I doubt we'll be seeing another plain Hulk Build-A-Figure straight from the game, but I could be wrong. So if this is the only Hulk that we get for the Gamerverse wave, I'll be happy with it. So, I'd highly recommend it. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.